But we are still pending. We are still standing. Nobody knows our fate. We read. We suffered. I know why I'm saying this. I read, I suffered.
My advice to the Council of the Nursing is to allow justice to prevail. Because the situation here, as a matter of fact, my daughter, her condition today is very, very dicey.
I have to sell a plot of land just because of 140,000.
An exam she sat for, an exam she read for, an exam she burnt candles for. And at the end of the day, she emerged to what they expected.
I am Elder Ndudim Chimezie Nwokike. I'm one of the parents of students at Amachara School of Nursing. And with me here are parents of students from School of Nursing, FMC, Umuahia. We have our children given provisional admission into the schools of nursing. After 6 months study in preliminary training school, they sat for PTS exam and were given congratulatory message that they have passed. About 75 of them were given these messages. We were also informed that these students should pay for indexing. The schools of nursing officers know what I mean by indexing. We paid 30-something thousand. It was after this we heard the exam was cancelled. Subsequently, a schedule for retaking the exam was made and suspended. Since then, we have not had anything from the school and from government. That is why we are here today, to inform the public that we are sort of stranded. We don't know what is going on, whether the exam, the rescheduling will come up or not. We spent a lot of money in course of this PTS. At least there is one, we pay, every person paid 140-something thousand. What? Exam fees, 30,000.
Developmental fees, 30,000.
You can hear that.
9,000.
And the indexing, 32,000. Nobody has told us now that the exam has been cancelled or suspended, the next thing to expect.
We paid extra. Some of us paid 4,500 for scratch cards, which was used for verification. We heard about the allegation when the people that went agitating that the result was not legit started agitating that they should cancel the exam, believing that there was a little manipulation, according to them. And we saw it as an allegation. If any of them say I bought my result, it's an allegation. I don't know about you if you paid for your results.
I didn't. We didn't.
So because I am certain I didn't pay for my results, I read very well. That is why I'm standing here today. Because somebody who is certain of what he or she has done is not scared. I can't vouch for my friend. I can only speak for myself. But then I believe they can vouch for them, speak for themselves.
There was no. And when they canceled the result, they wrote investigation ongoing. They don't have any proof to show that there was any manipulation in their exam. The exam was CBT. If they said they sold their results to us, they would have gone back to the system. Then get the question. At least we can be able to prove that look at this is what we wrote. If they want us to write it in like showing us that this is okay. Look at your result. Can you re-answer this thing to prove that it's you that actually answered this thing? We can still do it. Like you can see me now, I've been reading since last year. I don't even know what I'm doing again.
They said the exams will be rescheduled and we'll rewrite it again. We weren't against that. I, for one, I took it upon myself to call back all the students, other ones that thought maybe they've been left behind when the result was released. When the governor said we should resit it again, I took it upon myself to call everybody. I'm making this thing in public. If anybody said, if any student from FMC say that I personally did not sit as an intercede for every student to make sure that we get this credential submitted, that person should come forward and speak up. We submitted these things. They started their verification. We submitted scratch cards. Some of us paid for it. Some bought the scratch card and attached it to our credential, which we submitted. Then the verification started going on. We believed in the school and in the process and everything. Then on the set day of the second exam, we came only to discover that in the 75 that was initially released as a successful student, only 40 was verified. I wouldn't say verified, only 40 names appeared to write the exam, meaning that 35 was not captured. So the students started getting worried about it. I, for one, my name was not captured. Some other person's names were not captured. The Commissioner of Health told us to calm down, that will be verified there. So, but an information keep coming to us that any verification done here at that exam center as the exam is going on, we shouldn't take it. That this verification should have been done since that council have already gotten the number they wanted. So they told us, they canceled the exam again, told us to go back and get our credentials credentials again so that we'll start all over to re-verify, which we did again. So since then till now, we've not had anything. And a new set of PTS students have started school. The former year one that wrote the exam that we are meant to be we are meant to succeed have moved into 200 level, but we are still pending. We are still standing. Nobody knows our fate. We read, we suffered. I know why I'm saying this. I read, I suffered. I read, I suffered. I wrote the exam and I passed it. I know I passed it. And it was cancelled. We did not protest because they say School of Nurses do not protest. That's why we did not protest. When those people protested, we did not protest. But then they protested, their voices were heard. We still didn't say anything. We wanted to rewrite it again. Then it still happened again that some of our names were not captured.
Sir, to be frank, I told these people, when my daughter told me that she passed, I don't have a dime. I have to sell a plot of land. I told you, because I have 3 other kids that are in the university and I don't have money. I was even telling her, wait I don't have money for this, your nursing. She said, let her try. And she tried and she passed. I have to sell a plot of land just because of 140,000. I don't have it. I don't have any more to get from. And I have to tell somebody, this is my land, I want to sell it. I'm a single mother. I have 6 kids that I'm training. Then I have to sell it. Then send the money. Someone actually sent the money to school because they said when they called for the money, they would fast. I have to tell somebody to pay it for me. I will pay you back. I have to sell the land. In fact, I don't know what to say. She's sick now. Since yesterday that this group started saying no protest, no this, no that, is like cancelled. This is how she was shaking her legs since yesterday, and now she's sick.
I am Apostle Chigozie. The situation here is very, very unbearable. The new government, since they came into power, we have always believed in them. My advice to the Council of the Nursing is to allow justice to prevail, because the situation here, as a matter of fact, my daughter, her condition today is very, very dicey. I'm being very honest with you. I've met available time to monitoring her. Each time this young lady kept crying to me, Dad, why are you there? And this thing is happening to me. An exam she sat for, an exam she read for, an exam she burnt candles for, and at the end of the day, she marched to what they expected to have gotten. She came home, celebrated, said that her when the result came out, even before her own result came out, she was asking what's going on. At the end of the day, her result came out in the flying colors. And I did not spend a dime to anybody. The result came out as a result of what she read for. So what is going on now is highly embarrassing to me. I've been asking myself, what's really going on here? What is the rationale to have kept them where they are today? My daughter kept asking me, Dad, are you not there? So what am I going to do? I've done what I'm supposed to do as a parent. If I tell you the source of how that money came in, you weep for me. So please, we're begging the government of Abia State, especially the governor in charge of the state, to do justice in this situation. Otherwise, if anything goes wrong with our children, I think the government should be held responsible. Some of them today are highly depressed. It will even take us time to revive them again. Even if they go back to school today, even if I go back to school today, those children need to be revived because they have lost hope. What a nation are we living in? So once again, I'm begging the government of the state to allow justice to prevail.